Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. Today is Sunday, and the date is the 3rd of October 2021. We were talking about engineering. Okay, on Thursday, we were talking about engineering. Who remembers what do engineers do?
Oops, sorry.
Yes, Lara Ghayth.
They solve problems.
Excellent, bravo, bravo, bravo. They solve problems. Now, Dana, what do they study?
They study about science and stuff, about building and like that.
How do they make
And models.
Okay, they make models, all right. Only science they study? What about math?
Math they study also.
Yes,
and what do engineering like do electric?
How do they make robots?
Stuff.
They need what? They need physics.
Electric and physics.
Also, yes, electrical engineers, they need to study physics and electricity. Well done. They need to study math. Excellent. So engineers, they use scientific and mathematical principles to develop something practical. What did we say? What does it mean, practical? Something is useful or helpful. Today, guys, we are going to learn what are the steps that they take to make things. How do they develop devices, or they invent devices or things that they can help us? So, first of all, we said engineers, what do? They solve problems. If they solve problems, what do you think is the first step to for engineers to follow? What is the first step? We said that they solve problems, so they have to look for one first. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So before they start, they have to look for a problem. Once they have find a problem, they are going to go to the next step. I want you to take a look at this boy. This boy is using what?
Skateboard.
Skateboard. Excellent. Do you know what skateboard look like these days?
Yeah. They look like a scooter, but without like the handles.
Look at this one.
Wait.
The skateboard look have two boards over here. Can you see? How about if I open the book? I think it's much better for us to open the book.
Page what?
Page 66 and 67. I'm going to share the screen with you in the book so you can see the picture of the skateboard. Now, is it clear for you? Can you see the skateboard here?
Yeah, I actually do.
You can see it. Very good. Nowadays, this is what does skateboard look like. But previously, the first one was look like this one. Huh? What are the difference? Can you tell me what are the difference between these two boards, the skateboards? This is number one.
This is the old one.
And this is number two. Yes.
They don't, Miss, they don't look like skateboards.
They don't look like skateboards? Let's see, Maria. Yes, Maria. What do you think?
This one has like two
boards, yes.
Two boards.
Excellent. Do you think it's easier to have two boards?
Nope. Like, it's harder. No.
It's easier. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it will help you to rotate easily. You can go left or right by moving the first one over here. You can rotate the skateboard easily. Okay, who do you think developed these skateboards?
Engineers?
Of course, engineers. At the beginning, they used to use, look at the wheels over here. The four wheels were very rough, but now after that, they developed the wheels into smoother one. They put a rubber around the wheels over here to make it smoother and to let it go easy on the floor, okay? Also, the wooden board over here, they made it thinner. Why? To be lighter, so they can move easily. You know that wood is very heavy, but engineers thought if it's very heavy, it can't move fast. So we need to make it lighter. So they made the wooden board lighter. After that, over here, the blue one, what did they use? They changed the wooden board with a plastic one. Why? Because plastic is much lighter than the wood. So to make it faster, even faster. After that, they thought, okay, instead of making one board, let's make it two board, and the front one, we want it to rotate so it can be easy for people to use, all right? Let's try to figure out the process that design or the engineers used to make this design. First of all, they found a problem. They said the wooden board is heavy and they are very slow. What we want to make it fast. So once they thought they have a problem, they want to make it faster, they have a plan and they built it. See, they made up a plan. Let's make it thinner, or let's make it in a plastic board instead of wooden board. And then they built it. After building the plan that you have, they will have to make a test about it. Of course, once you have your idea, you need to make a test about it. Why would you test your idea? To make sure if it's good enough or not. After that, if it's good enough, you will tell the people about it so you communicate. But if it's not, you will redesign. So after you redesign, you will become having your final design, and then you will communicate. So you will tell the people about it and sell it in the market. Now again, let's try this one more time. Every engineer needs a design process step to follow, okay? What is the first step they follow? Who can tell me?
Find a problem.
Of course, they have to find a problem. After finding a problem, ya Maria, when you find the problem, what shall you do?
Help plan and build.
Yes, you have to make a plan. You have to make a plan and build. Build what? What do you think you have to build? Huh? Remember yesterday? Sorry,
I
not
know.
yesterday, on Thursday. People who make cars, they made what? Something, a wooden car. Why? This wooden car is what?
A model.
A model, excellent, which looks exactly like the same thing, and they can make a test about it. We call it a prototype. So they have to make a plan and build a prototype. Please write next to build a prototype. What's a prototype? They need to build a prototype. What's a prototype? Who can tell me? Huh? Habibi, who can tell me what is a prototype? Hi, Fatima. A prototype is what? When they find their problem, they make a plan and they build a prototype. So what is a prototype? Can you hear me, Fatima?
Is it how I learned this in science a long time ago? Is it like 3 easy steps? Yeah, Miss, I'm here. Miss, did you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, Fatuma. Now, what is a prototype? Why do they build a prototype?
What do you think of why they what?
Okay, let's give Maria a chance. Yes, yeah, Maria.
I didn't hear you what you said the answer. A prototype is an original or model on which a real product is based.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Maria. So a prototype is like a model, look like exactly the original thing, okay? So they build a model so they can test this model and make sure if their plan work or not. So after finding a problem, definitely you will make a plan. When you make a plan, you will make a model about it. Why? So you can make your test. When you make your test, if it's good, then you will communicate and you will make the real one. If it's not, you need to improve your design. After improving your design, you are going to communicate the world and tell them that this is my invention or this is the new device. This is how I improved the device and you can use it now better. All right, now let's go back and find the word prototype. Find the word prototype in your page and tell me what does it prototype mean?
Miss, I know.
Yes, please tell me. Let's underline together.
It is an original or a test model on which a real product is based.
Excellent, excellent. What does that mean? Who can explain to me? Hi, Dana, can you explain to me? What does
Explain you that? Okay. Maybe it's like you have to like see the model, test the model.
Excellent.
Test it.
Okay.
And then we see what the real thing is about, like that.
Okay, you are close, Yadan. It's an original or test model on which real product is based. So when you are making a model which look like the exact thing, okay, and you can make a test on it, so this is a prototype, okay? You are thinking about your product, your skateboard, your car, the one that you want to improve. When you have some improvements, okay, for example, this skateboard, they want it to be lighter so it can be fast. So they changed the wooden board with a plastic board. You can make a model about it. If you can make a test also on this model, we call it a prototype. If you cannot test this model, you cannot make experiment on this model, this is not a prototype, it is just a model. Now you know the difference between a model and a prototype. A prototype, you can make a test on it. When you make a test on it, you can say that your plan is good enough or not enough. Okay? Do you understand with me? So what is the difference between a prototype and a regular model? Which one you can make a test about?
A prototype.
Excellent. A prototype, you can make a test on it. If you cannot test this prototype, it is not a prototype, it is a model. Everyone, did you underline?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's learn together, what does design mean? What does design mean? Okay, tell me, what does design mean? Guys, I have only Maria raising her hand. This is not fair. Where are you guys?
Is it, wait, Hada, what?
Hi, Alara. A design means?
A design means to conceive something and prepare plans and drawings for it to build.
Excellent. Whenever you design your room, you need to make a plan. You need to make a lot of preparing and drawing. Why? So you know where to put everything in place. So you can imagine how it will look like later. Is that right? Not only when you design your room, Even for engineers or architects, when they design the house, they make a lot of drawing and they make a lot of plans to prepare their design to build. So designing, does it include drawing or not?
Designing, yeah.
Of course, you need a lot of drawings and plans so you can build it. Can you build something without a drawing? No. Have you ever played with Lego?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, Lego toys always comes with what?
A map, like a map to teach you how to do it.
Okay, they teach you how to build it with what? With pictures or writings? Maria and Rima, what are you doing?
Pictures.
Pictures, excellent. Maria and Rima, where are you guys? Please sit in front of me. Maria and Rima. This is the last time I will call your names. I need you to open your cameras and sit in front of me. Okay. Where is your sister? Oh,
Miss, like, I
you?
bought a new Lego and then it came with
okay, call her, please. Now
Miss,
sit down.
I like bought Lego and then I came with instructions with pictures on it to help me.
Exactly. These instructions was designed by who? By engineers. They wrote for, yes, they wrote for you the drawings and plans, and they gave you the steps that you need to follow, so you can build the design. See? So you can build the design. And each design is different from one another. If you made a mistake, what are you going to do, Dana? If you made a mistake?
You're gonna, like, you know, you're gonna
do it again. Make it again. Excellent, excellent. You are going to make it again. Everyone, did you underline the word design?
Yep.
All right, right.
Yes, I did.
Excellent, girl. So again, let's go back to the steps of the design process. Engineers, they follow steps. What are they? They called a design process. What is the first step they need to follow? They need to
find the problem.
Excellent. Number 1, find the problem. Number 2, ya Lara Justania, what do they have to do?
So,
Lara Justania, what do they need to do after finding a problem? They need to plan and build. After they plan and build their planning includes drawing, includes the map, includes the steps. So after they plan, they have their plan, they built it. When they built it, what do they have to do after that?
I know it.
Haya, Hala, Sila, you are not opening your cameras. Where are you guys? Haya, are you here? Haya? What about Hala?
Yes, miss.
Okay, ya Hala. After they plan and they build their planning, what do they have to do? Here, you can find it here. Number 1 is to find a problem. Number 2 is to plan and build. Number 3 is
test and
improve. Excellent. What about number 4? What do they have? Design. Excellent. Finally, they communicate. Excellent. I'm going to tell you a very nice way to memorize the design process. Now, let's see. a very, very easy way to memorize these steps. We will take the first letter from each step and we will put it together. So, F, T, C, R, C. Now say it after me. F, P, T, R, C. Say it after me.
F P T R C.
Yes, F,
FPTRC.
R, C. This is an easy way to let you memorize the design process steps by order. Because guys, it's very important to follow the order when you learn about the design process. F for finding a problem, P for plan and build, T is for test and improve, R for redesigning, C is for communicating. Now guys, is there any question about the design process step?
No.
No? Was it easy?
It was
Very nice, very nice. Now, who needs these process design steps?
Miss, but I didn't understand it a lot. I want you like to not
We
repeat
will
for
say
me.
it again. We will say it again tomorrow, ya Fatuma. We are not finished yet. Only today we finished. Only today we finished our class. But we will say it again and again tomorrow and after tomorrow. I want you to tell me what is prototype mean and who needs it? Who needs the design process steps?
engineers.
Engineers, excellent. Why?
Because
As
how
a
they
build.
build.
Excellent. Because it make them to find a way to make for you the design better and easier, so they can find a solution for your problem. And a prototype is very important. Why? Because it's a model. Instead of building the very big thing or the original thing and it doesn't work, it's very easier for engineers to make a model and make a test about it. When it's very good, they will do the big one or the original one. Is it clear, girls? Clear.
Yes. Yes.
Very good. Tomorrow we will do it.
answer.
Tomorrow, Fatuma, we will do it again and again, and I will ask you about the design process steps. You need to memorize the design process step, this one, okay? After memorizing them, tomorrow we will do it again and again, so it becomes easier for you to understand. Okay, guys?
Miss, I want to tell you something before you're done. Next
Is up, so Fatuma, because you have another class you need to catch.
something really fast.
Yes, tell me.
In Yom al-Jum'ah, and I'm gonna go to the Riyadh, so I can't study for 2 days.
No, you can
Or
open
maybe
it
4.
because it's online. You can open it from Riyadh. Huh?
Yeah, but because there is something with our family, it's really nice. So I can't study there.
All right.
I will have to
Right.
sit with my family.
I wish you enjoy and a safe flight, Fatuma. Bye-bye,
The first time I
girls. See you
go.
tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.